3, and if you make it differently, you can even make it at the 4 position. I went 6'8", 214 pounds, and max wingspan with a 7'6" wingspan. Starting out with the finishing, we went with an 80 driving layup to get that Jimmy Butler layup package. We went with a 36 driving dunk to unlock the first driving dunk package, and really that 73 standing dunk so we can have those cutting standing dunks around the rim. Lastly, we got a 92 post control for a bag in the post and that gold unpluckable badge. I chose these thresholds because I've been having a lot of success with that 80 driving layup threshold and that Jimmy Butler layup package. His 2-steps, his scoops, and his floaters, getting creative with all 3 of them and mixing them together have been really working out for me. But if you're uncomfortable with just an 80 driving layup, I will be showing another version of how to make this build. But on the shooting, we went with an 84 mid-range shot, not getting Tracy McGrady base, but I found on these taller builds, especially 6'8" and 6'9", that Tracy McGrady base is just a little too slow for me. But we do end up with a lot of silver shooting badges as well as gold guard up and gold catch and shoot. On to a 78 3-point rating and an 80 free throw because I don't like missing my free throw. We also get that mini magician badge on gold, hunting for those mid-range shots, as we know that's one of the easiest ways to score in this game. And realistically, with the 78 3-point rating, there's just so many badges and jump shot boosts you can add on top of your shot to make your green window just that much bigger. So if you're not taking crazy shots, the 78 3-point rating will be serviceable for most players. And this is really the staple for saving attributes in the playmaking area. Now we went with an 84 ball handle, and if we have the matching acceleration, we will get silver blow by. We got a 77 passing accuracy for all the necessary passing badges and bronze needle threader, and a 75 speed ball to snag up that silver speed booster badge. With having all of the dribble animations graded over on our website and consistently uploading our recommended dribble moves for every ball handle threshold here on YouTube, you guys can come up with some really nice animations for that 84 ball handle threshold. And as we work our way to defense, I really wanted to make this build an elite defender. Having that 85 perimeter for silver challenger that tested really well, silver clamps on top of silver immovable enforcer, and that 91 steal for gold glove, gold right stick ripper, and gold intercept. So when it comes to perimeter defense on this build, you can get bumpy, you can pluck, you can be in the lanes and get passing lane steals, you can harass the other team's point guard, the ball handler on the other team, and if you guys are playing off-ball defense, you guys can play in the lanes. Again, we are 6'8" with the max wingspan, so we're going to be noticeable on the defensive end. And I can't express this enough, having defense on your build, especially playing rec and random rec, because half-court offense isn't always going to be pretty in random rec, depending on who you have running the point guard position. And even if you're running primary ball handler or point guard for your random rec team, you can't count on them to be cutting at the right time or spacing the floor correctly to make the game easier for you. So being able to force those turnovers or force bad shots from the other team and those rebounds and get the fast break offense going, just pushing the pace, and that's an easy way to get buckets in the random rec. Moving on to the interior defense on this build, a 77 block for the bronze anchor and the 61 interior defense to match that badge threshold. So we can be an elite defender at the perimeter, but also if somebody cuts, again, we are 6'8" with a max wingspan, so we'll be there with the badges necessary to get a stop. Now notice here the build's basically done, and we're still only 96 overall at a 99 overall. So what you can do is upgrade your layup to that 87 or 86 to get either the Devin Booker layup or the LeBron James layup. Or you can become an elite passer with a 91, 92 passing accuracy to throw the steaming dots to your teammates to help with the dimer and the passing badges necessary. Or one of my favorite versions, you can upgrade to a 94 perimeter defense, getting a lot of Hall of Fame defensive badges to be a menace on the defensive end, especially if you're at the point guard position, you can guard the other team's point guard. But after seeing our badge test and how well Silver Challenger tested here on YouTube, I've been really comfortable with Silver Challenger and Silver Immovable Enforcer, Silver Clamp, so I went to something that helps my game shine. I went with an 83 offensive rebound, which allows me to get Silver Rebound Chaser, and I went personally this direction, and I'll tell you why. Whenever I'm running a taller build like this, I prefer to go to more of a driving kick offense, and I don't need the ball in my hand to be an impact on the floor. You're not going to put up every shot in the random rec. There's other people that are going to shoot, and other people are going to miss. So if you guys can crash down kind of like a Russell Westbrook on the Clippers vibe, you guys can get a lot of second chance opportunities for you and your team. Now in the random rec, a lot of power forwards aren't really power forwards. We've seen it a lot in the random rec matchmaking, and we are 6'8" with a max wingspan, so if we can get down there and really get the rebound, as you see, sometimes I'm jumping over defenders to get the rebound and get a pass out to get another shot. And in the driving kick offense, whenever you kick out, your teammate shoots it and you can get the box out and hopefully get that rebound. But matching the physicals and the strength so we don't miss out on any of the badges that we really wanted to get on this build, and you have built a really well made, really adjustable 6'8" max wingspan build on the floor that can play in many different scenarios. So that is the build for today's video. Would you want